Hello, and welcome back to Backyard Oasis Inspo, your source for transforming outdoor spaces into personal sanctuaries. Today, we're diving into a topic close to the hearts of many urban dwellers and those with cozy courtyards, small and green backyard ideas. Having limited square footage doesn't mean you have to limit your dreams of a lush, vibrant outdoor escape. In fact, smaller spaces offer a unique opportunity to create incredibly intimate, detailed, and immersive green havens. This episode is all about embracing the compact and celebrating the power of plants to transform even the tiniest patch of earth, patio, or balcony into a verdant retreat. We'll explore how to maximize greenery, create a sense of seclusion, and design a space that feels both abundant and thoughtfully curated. So, settle in, get inspired, and let's explore the beautiful possibilities of small and green backyards. Before we begin cultivating these ideas, please take a moment to like this video if you love green spaces, subscribe to Backyard Oasis Inspo for more weekly inspiration, and maybe drop a comment below sharing what your biggest challenge is with your small backyard. We love hearing from you. The core philosophy behind designing a small and green backyard is ingenuity born from necessity. It's about making every square inch count, looking beyond the horizontal plane, and prioritizing plant life above all else. It's a rejection of the idea that grand scale is required for impact. Instead, these spaces often feel more intense, more concentrated in their beauty and atmosphere. The feeling evoked is one of sanctuary, of stumbling upon a hidden garden teeming with life. It's about closeness to nature, even when surrounded by urban density. The aesthetic leans heavily towards the natural, the organic, and the lush, but it can be interpreted through various design lenses, from minimalist modern to wildly romantic cottage style. The green aspect is paramount. This means focusing on foliage textures, varying shades of green, and creating layers of plant life. While flowers add wonderful pops of color, the foundation is built upon leaves, large and dramatic, small and delicate, feathery, glossy, matte. This focus on foliage ensures year-round interest and structure, even when flowers aren't in bloom. Think ferns unfurling in shady corners, hostas creating bold ground cover, ornamental grasses swaying gently, and evergreen shrubs providing a constant backdrop. A key characteristic of successful small green spaces is verticality. When ground space is limited, the only way to go is up. This is where vertical gardens, trellises, arbors, pergolas, espaliered trees, and wall-mounted planters become essential tools. Training climbing plants like ivy, jasmine, clematis, or even climbing roses up walls or fences instantly softens hard boundaries and creates living green tapestries. These vertical elements draw the eye upward, creating an illusion of greater space and adding a dramatic, immersive quality. Imagine a wall completely covered in lush green leaves. It transforms a simple boundary into a stunning feature. Container gardening is another cornerstone. Pots, planters, troughs, and raised beds allow you to introduce greenery onto patios, decks, balconies, or even small paved yards where in-ground planting isn't possible. The beauty of containers lies in their flexibility. You can easily move them around to follow the sun, change up the look seasonally, or bring tender plants indoors during colder months. Grouping containers of varying heights, sizes, and textures creates visual interest and depth. Consider using containers not just for ornamentals, but for growing herbs, vegetables, or dwarf fruit trees, adding a productive element to your green oasis. Material selection in a small green backyard needs careful consideration. The goal is usually to let the plants take center stage. Hardscaping materials like pavers, decking, or gravel paths should complement the greenery, not overpower it. Natural materials like wood, stone, or pea gravel often work beautifully, adding texture and warmth without competing visually. Lighter colored materials can help make the space feel brighter and slightly larger, while darker tones can create a sense of depth and intimacy. Keep pathways relatively narrow to maximize planting areas, perhaps using stepping stones meandering through ground cover instead of a solid path. The color palette, while dominated by green, benefits immensely from strategic accents. These can come from flowering plants, colorful foliage like Japanese maples or coleus, vibrant pots, outdoor cushions, or small decorative elements. However, simplicity often works best. Too many competing colors can make a small space feel cluttered. Often, sticking to various shades of green with touches of white, cream, or perhaps a single accent color like deep blue or terracotta creates a harmonious and restful feel. Furniture in a small green space needs to be scaled appropriately. Bulky patio sets can overwhelm the area. Opt for more compact pieces, a small bistro set for two, a comfortable armchair tucked into a corner, built-in bench seating that doubles as storage, or even floor cushions for a relaxed vibe. Lightweight, easily movable furniture offers flexibility. Choose materials that blend well with the natural surroundings, like wood, wicker, or metal with simple lines. The goal is to provide comfortable spots to sit and enjoy the greenery without sacrificing too much precious planting space. Creating a mood is crucial. Small green backyards excel at feeling intimate and secluded. Use taller plants, screens, or trellises around the perimeter to enhance privacy and create a sense of enclosure. Soft landscape lighting, string lights overhead, path lights illuminating walkways, or uplighting accentuating key plants transforms the space at night, adding magic and extending its usability. The gentle sound of water from a small wall fountain or tabletop water feature can mask urban noise and introduce a soothing auditory element, further enhancing the feeling of a private escape. Let's pause here for a moment. We've talked about vertical gardening, containers, materials, and creating that intimate mood. Which of these elements feels most achievable or exciting for your own small space? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're finding this inspiration helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to Backyard Oasis Inspo so you don't miss our future design explorations. Continuing our journey into small and green backyards, let's consider plant selection more deeply. Choosing the right plants is absolutely vital. Avoid plants that will quickly outgrow the space or become invasive. Look for dwarf varieties of trees and shrubs, compact perennials, and well-behaved climbers. Consider the light conditions. Is your space sunny, shady, or somewhere in between? Select plants suited to the available light. Think about texture and form. Mix fine-textured plants like ferns or grasses with bolder leaves like hostis or elephant ears. Layering plants, with taller ones at the back, medium ones in the middle, and low-growing ground covers or spillers at the front, creates a sense of depth even in narrow beds or containers. Don't underestimate the power of ground covers. In small spaces, they can unify planting areas, suppress weeds, and provide a lush carpet of green, replacing small, hard-to-mow patches of lawn. Varieties like creeping thyme, sedum, ajaga, or moss can fill gaps between stepping stones or spill over the edges of containers and walls. Consider incorporating edible plants. Many herbs, leafy greens, and even compact vegetables like bush beans or dwarf tomatoes thrive in containers or small beds. Integrating edibles adds another layer of function and enjoyment to your green space. Imagine stepping outside to snip fresh herbs for dinner. It's a rewarding experience that connects you even more deeply to your garden. A vertical herb garden mounted on a sunny wall is both beautiful and practical. Water management is also a key consideration. In container-heavy gardens, regular watering is essential. Drip irrigation systems or self-watering containers can save time and conserve water. For in-ground beds, amending the soil with compost improves water retention. Choosing drought-tolerant plants, once established, can also reduce watering needs, especially important in hotter climates or for low-maintenance designs. Think about multifunctional elements. A raised planter bed can also serve as seating if designed with a wide cap. A sturdy pergola can support climbing plants while also providing shade and a framework for hanging lights or planters. A storage bench keeps tools tidy while offering a place to rest. In small spaces, making elements serve double duty is smart design. Creating the illusion of space is a common goal. Using mirrors strategically on boundary walls can reflect light and greenery, visually expanding the area. Laying pavers or decking boards on a diagonal can make a space feel wider. Keeping the design relatively simple and uncluttered prevents it from feeling cramped. A clear focal point, like a beautiful specimen plant in a pot, a small water feature, or a piece of garden art, can draw the eye and provide a sense of order. Variations on the small and green theme are endless. You might lean towards a minimalist approach, with carefully selected architectural plants like bamboo, clumping varieties only, horsetail reed, or succulents arranged against clean lines and simple materials. Or perhaps a Japanese-inspired space, focusing on moss, carefully placed stones, maples, and a sense of tranquility. Maybe a pollinator-friendly garden, packed with nectar-rich flowers in pots and beds, buzzing with bees and butterflies. Or even a shady woodland feel, layering ferns, hostas, and hellebores under the canopy of a small tree or pergola. The principles remain the same: maximize green, think vertically, choose plants wisely, and create an immersive atmosphere. Incorporating these ideas doesn't require a complete overhaul overnight. Start small. Add a few containers to your patio. Install a trellis against a bare wall and plant a climber. Replace a struggling patch of lawn with ground cover and a few shrubs. Even small changes can significantly increase the green factor and the overall enjoyment of your space. Observe how the light changes, how plants grow, and gradually build upon your success. The journey of creating a small green oasis is as rewarding as the destination itself. It's about nurturing life and crafting a personal connection to the natural world right outside your door. So, as we wrap up our exploration of small and green backyard ideas, remember that limitations in size can spark incredible creativity. These compact spaces push us to design thoughtfully, to cherish every plant, and to create deeply personal retreats. The essence lies in celebrating the abundance of nature within defined boundaries, proving that a powerful connection to the outdoors doesn't require vast acreage. It's about lushness, intimacy, and the simple, profound joy of being surrounded by green. Whether you have a tiny balcony, a narrow side yard, or a cozy courtyard, the potential to create a verdant, life-enhancing oasis is right there. Embrace the vertical, layer the textures, choose your plants with care, and craft a space that soothes your soul and delights your senses. Thank you for joining me today on Backyard Oasis Inspo. I hope you feel inspired to bring more green into your own small space. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next dive into backyard beauty. I truly appreciate your support.